Hi there, it's Tracy here from the Papercraft Studio. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm going to show you how to put together this fab Rustic Christmas countdown kit. So it's an advent kit, little envelopes, and I'm going to show you how to decorate them. So it all comes in this box here. You get an instructional video, and then you get all of these elements to make the pouches. So you've got two different types of envelopes. You've got some baker's twine. You've got all of the numbers here, different forms, and all of the other embellishments here. You've got the pegs, you've got little rhinestones, and you've even got dimensionals and glue dots. So let me go ahead and show you how to put them together. I'm going to show you the first four because after that it's repeated with the numbers. So I'll go ahead and show you how to put those together. So obviously we're going to start with number one. So I've popped out all the pieces here that you need. It's the darker of the two envelopes we're going to start with. So fold your envelope over, and you can give that a little burnish if you want to with a bone folder, just to keep it closed. So these are good size actually. These are 3 inches by 4 inches. So you can get a nice little treat in there. Okay, so first of all, we're going to pop, so these are your glue dots in here. You're going to pop a little trio on here, and you can use a take your pick tool if that's easier, or you can just use your nails to pull them off. So 3 on here, and you know, you may have more to work out, but this is, I know this is what they're suggesting in the instructions. Okay, so you're going to take the backings off of these, so make sure they're pressed down well. Backings off. Here we go. One. Just make sure it's just the backing coming off. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to offset this lighter one on top here. However you want to do that. You can kind of put your head over the top. I'm trying to not get my head in view. Okay, so there we go. That's the first one there. And then you can choose if there's a way up you prefer it, because actually this bow is going to go at the bottom, so I might kind of hide that little bit where I didn't have quite so much of the fern there. I can't quite make up my mind. Maybe that way around. Okay, so on the back of, so sorry, we're going to stick this one on first. So we're going to use a couple of dimensionals on that one, just so that this stands up. So you get the dimensionals in the pack as well, so just a couple on the back is just fine. Did I take them both off? And then you're just going to, I'm going to pull that towards me a little bit so I can center that there. And then you're going to put, I'm going to cut a little edge of this, these dimensionals here, because it won't fit a full piece on there, and also it just uses up the edge pieces. So you're going to pop that just there behind the bow. Try to get it so it doesn't show underneath. Ooh, mine's come off a thing. I think mine does a little bit. I might trim that. You can move yours up a little bit, but you can always just trim it off a little if it does show. So take the backing off this one as well, and then you're going to pop that at the base of the circle here, maybe just under like that. Let me move that up a little bit actually. This is my first attempt at this, so I'm kind of learning with you here. Yeah, about there actually. Looks better a bit further up. And then you're going to pop some little gems on. How many have they got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, missing one there. It's come off in the pack. So just kind of scatter these around on here. Fairly evenly. I'm probably going to do 5 rather than 6, I think, because they'll be spaced out quite evenly then. Okay, cute. If you have any left over, you can always put some on here in the end. And then this one's going to stick onto the peg, so you've got a bag of pegs as well. You're going to put at the bottom of the peg here a couple of glue dots. This is so good that everything's in this kit ready for you. So press those down, take the backings off again. Ooh, this one doesn't want to come off. Okay, and then this is going to sit on the peg, and you can put it quite far down, but you still get to see a little bit of the peg. So cute. That's number one, and that will just peg on to your little envelope there. Okay, so on to number two. So it's the lighter of the two envelopes. So again, fold that over, give it a little burnish. Now on the back of this number two, I'm just going to put 4 glue dots, one in each kind of corner. Make sure they come up with the backing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just give them a little press down so they're stuck for when we take the backing off. You're going to get all these little bits of backing over your desk. It might be easier actually just to use your nail to get this off, I'm not sure. Either really. And then open up this flap. So this curved edge is going to go along with this curved edge on the envelope here. So let's hold it up so I can get it kind of straight. That looks about right. Okay, and then so that's going to fold down like that. Then this time you're going to put some glue dots on the front of the peg, and this is going to stick on the bottom down here. Okay, so pop a couple of glue dots. Oh, that pig's, I'm going to turn it round because the little back bit's a bit broken. It's really not going to show. So I stood in shot there. So a couple of dots there, and then these come off, and the holly leaves go on. So you can see where the berries are going to go in a second. So I don't want to see the bottom of the peg, so let's put them, I'm going to put them at a little bit of an angle like that. Okay, and then the berry leaves, again, you can just put one of these little glue dots in the middle. It tells you all this on the instructions as well. So you can see here, look, it's telling you to put them in the corner. It's telling them to put the glue dots there. Actually, this is a dimensional, not a glue dot on here. I'm just going to put it on top of the glue dot. So sorry about that. That's a dimensional. Come off. There we go. Just in the middle of there. So where it's on the instructions, if you're following them, where it's little grey dots, it's the glue dots. Where it's the bigger ones here, you can see they're slightly hexagonal. That's the dimensional, and you want to get it on fairly straight so that it doesn't show anywhere. So, and then you're going to line that up with the little berries on here. Cute. And then that just clips on to the top. Oh, I don't want to cover number 2. And there we go, that's number 2. Okay, here we go, back for number 3. Actually, I haven't popped out my little number 3 banner. Just going to get that here. So with these, you just gently push them through, and be careful with the little kind of more delicate ones. So that one's going to come out. And you can put all these out to start with if you want, and layer them all up into piles so you know which ones go with which if you want to, or you can just follow the numbers as we go. So again, give that a little score. Oh, I can't pick up my bone folder. Okay, and then this side, isn't it? On the back of number 3, we're just going to put a little glue dot in each corner. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is great because you could start it one day, and if you need to do something else or don't feel like doing it all in one go, you can come back to it at any point, and you don't have to obviously hook them all onto the string until you're ready to hang it, and it will store away really well for the following year. Okay, so this one just sticks near the bottom but not quite. It goes from side to side, and there. Okay, and then you'll need actually, this isn't baker's twine, it's kind of thicker. It's really nice twine. So 11 inches of this, and on your instructions here, it's got inches and centimeters on there. You may need to do kind of, it's 0 to 8 inches, so you know you need to do 8 and then another 3 on there, but that's quite handy that they give you that little guide on there as well. But I've got some grid paper here, so I'm just going to trim that end slightly because it was just the one that's got the little bit of sellotape holding it all together. So 11 inches here. That's really nice. It looked finer in the pack, but gorgeous. Okay, so you can either do bunny ear bow here, which is the 2 loops like this, and tie them together, or you can do a regular bow, whichever you prefer. And then I love the way that's just curling up anyway. It's so cute. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and change that. I think that looks quite good. I might just make this one more of an even size. I normally like smaller bows, but on this it's a bigger one, so you can play around with it if you desperately want the same size kind of little ends, but I'm not too worried. Okay, so another couple of glue dots on the back of the peg, or sorry, on the front of the peg, just down the bottom again, down there. Okay, take the backings off. And then we are going to, actually we're not ready to put that on yet. We're going to stick these 2 together. So you can choose, you can mix them up if you want some to have the light on the top or the dark on the top. I'm just going to follow the instructions here for now. So you're just going to offset them slightly. So you need a couple of glue dots up the top here. And they are slightly too big, but it won't matter because your bow's going to go over the top. So they've got them coming down that. Coming down that kind of spine bit in the middle. Oh, backing's off. It's so good that you've got the instructions to follow as well if you need to refer back to them. Whoops. Get this one off. It's a bit more fiddly on these finer ones. And then you're just going to offset this one. Let's see. So that the little stems at the top are fairly close together, but they are kind of at a bit of an angle like that. And then that's then going to stick onto your peg here, like that. And then you want another glue dot to pop the bow on. So just over the top of kind of this where it kind of starts to bulk out a little bit, so you can still see those 2 couple of little kind of bases of the sprigs there, and then your cute bow on top of there. Oh, and yeah, we can clip this on, and then we're going to put some of the little sparkles on, you know, because we need sparkles on everything, don't we? We need a bit of bling. So they're suggesting 5, so they've got kind of 1 down the base here. I'm guessing from the instructions, because this is, like I say, the first time I've made this up as well, that they're giving you, you might have a few extra, but you can go back, and I should have done this before I stuck it on the peg, really. Maybe we'll do that next time. But yeah, I'm guessing they give you some extra on here. I don't think they would give you just the, you know, purely the amount that you would need without any spares, but I can't say for sure at this stage. So just trying to make these quite random so they don't look too uniform. And then 1 about there. It might be easier to do that bit before you actually pick it up and stick it on the peg. Okay, so move that across a little bit because we want to see the number 3. And there you go, number 3 complete. Okay, so last in the sequence of the kind of unique designs, number 4. So the lighter envelope here, just fold it over, give it a little burnish. Okay, so once again, we're going to put 4 glue dots on the back of number 4. Such a lovely kit. This would be great to do as well. Children, grandchildren, you know, they'd really enjoy making this up with you. They're still in stock at the moment, so if you want to order one, or if you want to get a group for you together and order more, you can do so via my online shop. There's a link below, or if you're local to me, I can order them for you. So like I say, they're still in stock, but they are on while stocks last. So if you do fancy making one up, don't leave it too late. Okay, so this is going down here, and then with the little poinsettia, so you can either just curl the leaves up a little bit like this, or you can get a bone fold and just, if you've got one, just go round, just curl them up slightly. And the same for the poinsettia. So just be careful, obviously, go gently. Don't want to rip any leaves off, but you can just curl it up, you know, with your fingers if you don't have one of these. So don't worry about needing the tools. It's literally, you know, it doesn't need to be crazily turned up, you know. So, okay, so we're going to now pop a dimensional onto the leaves. So just there in the middle, take that backing off, and then we're going to pop the poinsettia on top. You might want to offset. Am I still in shot here? I don't want to be doing it all off camera. So we want the leaves to show as well. Just trying to see which way around they've got theirs. I think it's this way. It doesn't really matter, but have it so the poinsettia is coming up a bit, so it's not kind of just going over the top. You just want to hide that dimensional. And then you're going to put a couple of glue dots again on a peg. Down the bottom here. There, press them on. So this is super quick to make, isn't it? Especially, you know, once you get the hang of the first 4. Okay, so this is going to go, we're going to pull this one over slightly so there's more on one side of the peg here. Down a bit. Let's go down here. Just trying to look at the instructions again, because like I say, it's all new for me. Yeah, so over here a bit, so you can see I've offset on that peg, just so that we get to see the number 4 still on here. Okay, how cute is that? So there we have it, all 4 ready to go for 5, 6, 7 and 8. Ooh. I hope you've enjoyed my little tutorial on those. It's a fab kit and can be used year after year, packed away in your little box that you get. So yeah, enjoy making it. Take care, see you soon, bye.